Perham. There we go. Hayes Perham at fullback. We've got Karapani and Arthurs on the wing. Verhoeven and Anderson in the centers. Duffy and Reynolds are the halves, and Reynolds is the captain. Ricky and Willison are the props. So a change from Willison from lock to prop. Corey Pakes is the hooker. Piakura and Jordan Ricky are the second rowers, with Josh Rogers coming from the bench into the lock position. The six-man bench consists of Gajewski, Ben Hunt, Ben Tolte, Orbix Tawa, Ezra Mam, and Philip Coates. And they are coached by none other than Michael Maguire.
And the home team is Jai Gray, Alex Johnston, and Edward Cozzy as the back three. Segwalt and Duncan in centres. Walker and Ashton Ward in the halves. Totola, Smith, Kolomatangi up front. Fafita, Aitken, Hubner in the back row. The interchanges: Garlic, Humphreys, Sullivan. John Riddell, the North Queenslander, who used to play for the Cutters, came down. He will be making his debut in jersey 17. If you're an OG Wobble and Draw fan, I've spoken about him a few times over the years. Dane Jennings and Liam LeBlanc also round out the interchange, coached by Wayne Bennett. And here they come out. An all-white jersey, the likes that we've never seen. There's no NRL sponsor logo up on front. There's even the Rabbitohs logo is hidden behind. Very, very special scenes at a court tonight.
I wish we rocked the black jersey, bro, to go with these the white jerseys from
Good
South
idea.
Sydney. But very special stuff here, Sam, happening here at a core this evening. Broncos' first time to a core, Sam, since the grand final.
Oh, is it right? Is that right? Oh, right on, dude. Right on. MPH levels, evening, mate. How are you? Thank you for coming in. But there is a guard of honour that has been made up by both Souths and Broncos as we await. Well, we see the Burrow with a massive thank you. Tifo? Is it Tifo?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Have you got Jai? Oh, no.
Oh my God. Jai Arrow alongside his wife and his newborn walking out now. And yeah.
Very emotional scenes.
Jai Arrow, man, in his prime, he could crack brick, bro. Fair dinkum. He in his prime, fantastic player, and it's awesome that last year as well, man. I thought he had his best season in a couple of years last year as well. Just a toiler
as well, Sam. Sorry to interrupt, but like you consider that he probably played with MND in the back end of last year.
Yep. Hey, Cord. How you going, mate? Glory to South Sydney. Glory to Jai Arrow, mate. As
his
rings the bell.
Crying.
And Shio says, "Yep, get on the paddock and friggin' play. Let's go, boys. Let's friggin' go." But man, you'd reckon that maybe Rabbitohs and Broncos will fight for.
I think the Broncos have got something for Jai.
Oh, really? No. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Well, Reynolds is holding something.
Yeah.
Oh, the old South Sydney partnership, bro. Walker and Reynolds. There it is.
Strike me pink. Thank you to the 13 odd
Try
people
not
that
to
are.
cry, bro.
Oh man, thank you to the 13, 14 odd people that are in the chat right now. You know, bear with us, but yeah, just highly emotional scenes. And Jai Arrow, man, this could be a really tight game, bro. Both teams emotionally charged, ready for a must-win game. And he said it
I've got to try
beautifully.
and lock back in. Oof.
Yeah, 100%. Annie, that was beautiful. Big love to Jai and his family. Big love indeed. And we've got kickoff door, South versus Broncos.
Oh, that we do, Sam. That we do. Let's get to the action as Karapani gives it now to Preston Ricky off the kickoff, and good contact there. He's brought down just inside his own 10-meter line. Sam plays the ball, pegs a dummy half, gives it to Piakura. Good strong run there by Brendan Piakura. He's brought down around 15 meters out. Plays the ball, Pakes now at the back to Reynolds. Reynolds unders ball there to Jordan Ricky back from injury. Lovely run from him. Pakes now gives it to Perham. Perham puts on some footwork, gets past the original tackle there of Cheese, but is brought down here. Tackle 4 on the 40-meter line, and Willison now on last tackle gets it up over halfway. He's going to play the ball, as I said, last tackle. Pakes now gives it to Reynolds, and Reynolds puts it up high, Sam. Soaring, but it's taken beautifully by Gray at the back inside his 20.
I'll tell you what, too, Dor, with Arrow being the only name on the back of the jersey, I might be all at sea at one point later on tonight as Alex Johnston plays it about 25 out from the try line. And this is Edward Cozzy now getting driven down to terra firma. He'll play the ball on the 30-meter line. South Sydney Rabbitohs are running right to left of screen as Totola is stopped just before the 40. Smith, left in field for Kolomatangi. And he makes post-contact meters up to halfway, just a few meters short of it. Smith goes right. This is Mr. Ward putting the ball up high, and it's taken on the full door.
Yeah, taken nicely there, Sam, by Karapani. And he's also a Rabbitoh as well, Sam. Didn't get a crack at NRL level, but, you know, was in and around there. And I think that was shown there with him and Reynolds coming up to Jai Arrow. So he was obviously there, you know, when Arrow first came to the Rabbitohs. So that's something to say as now Verhoeven, what a lovely run, Sam, from him, 30th, got up to the 30-meter line there on tackle 3, and now Ricky, great strong run there by Jordan Ricky, Sam. He's up to just short of the halfway. Pakes a dummy half, now shifts it to Reynolds. Reynolds unders ball now to Preston Ricky. Ricky driving the legs. I think, you know, with such emotional scenes to start the game, Sam, it's going to be who can really fight these emotions the best is on the last. Reynolds kicks it high and long out towards the bottom of the screen here and taken nicely there by Johnston.
Alex Johnston allowed to catch that, had a moment to react and went forward, tackled on the 20. This is Mr. Siegwalt with his first touch of the evening. So 3 minutes in. Oh, yes. Yeah. No, that's true indeed. Yes, indeed. Mr. Gray gets up to the 30. Smith goes right. Kolomatangi gets it out to the right. Ward, Walker, Duncan. Good tackle. Good stop there from Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson, yes. Oh, good carry from Fafita. Fantastic 15-meter carry, nearly breaking open the Broncos. They go down the short side to Ward, puts up the bomb. And nobody wanted a friggin' bar of it, but it's wound up in the lap eventually of Perham.
What the dickens happened there, Sam? Goodness me, you can't let the ball bounce. Confusion between Karapani and Perham, but thankfully for the Broncos, they don't concede any points from it, as now Jesse Arthurs gets up here on tackle 3. Good defense here from South Sydney. Broncos only just over their own 10-meter line here on tackle 3, and Verhoeven gets up to his own 20 here on tackle 4. And Willison, that's a strong carry there, Sam. Good last 3 carries there for the Broncos, but still only on their own 30-meter line on the last. Reynolds kicks it long, kicks it far, but Gray takes it beautifully on his 20, Sam.
I thought just for a second there was a suggestion of Duffy went a little bit high on Gray, but anyways, play on. Alex Johnston is met by the Broncos on the 40-meter line. Again, it looks like a dewy surface, but there's no rain out at the core today. The referee for tonight's game is Grant Atkins. And the Rabbitohs have a play the ball inside Broncos territory on the 3rd. Ward receives it on the right. Here's for Feeder. After that freaking carry, he might be in for a blockbuster game right now. Up against his former side tonight. That's a wayward pass that has gone forward from the cheese.
What's Brendan Piakura doing? Was he giving the out signal or something? Or maybe asking for some sticky spray, bro?
Oh, the
Goodness
sticky spray.
maybe Cheese had too much sticky spray on there, bro.
Oh. It
That's
was the
not a
sticky
nice-
spray.
Yeah, that's a bit of a cheap cheese. That one there. That's not a nice, nice.
Oh, no one likes cheap
sweet
cheese, bro.
No. Potentially nearly off cheese. Anyway, we move on as now Reynolds gives it to Willison. We'll get Bobble hangry sooner or later. He'll hit the fridge and go for another 20 burgers as now Jordan Ricky is moving up and he is over the 50-meter line. Plays the ball. Pakes now gives it to Reynolds. Reynolds scheming, gives it out the back to Duffy. Duffy, lovely ball over the top to Karapani. A bit of space here at the top of the screen. Karapani coming towards into the middle of the field. Good defense there by Hubner, brings him down 25 out. Now Anderson gives it to Parham. Now gives it to Pakes. Pakes is going to have a run. Pakes driving the legs inside the red zone here. The Broncos 15 meters out. Pakes demanding the quick play the ball. Now gives it to Parham. Parham, little flat ball to Jordan Ricky. Ricky pumping the legs, 5 meters out. Last tackle coming up. Ricky plays the ball. Pakes a dummy half. Gives it to Parham. Parham now gives it to Reynolds. Reynolds now is going to put a little kick in. Great weight. Mr. Anderson bumps it over the back. Oh, but Willison can't pick it up. It's a double knock on. No, it's a double knock on. First knock on from Willison, and then Ward knocks it on after that. Oh, if Willison picked that up and could have passed it out. Oh, man.
It was a bit slow, wasn't it, between Parham and Reynolds, man? A little bit more pace next time, but lucky for South Sydney Rabbitohs because, the Broncos look decent. That's the first attacking opportunity for either team. And the Broncos nearly did it. Good stuff. Anderson, he might be key tonight. As the South Sydney Rabbitohs shifted all the way out left to Alex Johnston, who offloads it back to Seagwalt. I thought there may have been a very flat pass involved in that shift to the left there, but play on the 40. This is Aitken, who's met primarily by Pakes, and he's not over halfway. Plays it just short of it. Smith scoots the left-hand side, dummying, fending. 6 again here for Souths, and he's given it to Walker, who's
Pakes.
tackled on Rabbitohs on the Broncos 40. And this is Kolomatangi just settling things down with a decent carry. So they're 32 meters away here. Smith goes right to Ward, out the back right to Walker, onto Fafita. Oh, was there a shot underneath the leg there for a second on Fafita? Nah, play on. Third tackle, Smith left. Hubner left onto Ward. Intercepted by Renault!
No, give it. No, stop. I can't go, Reynolds, go, but don't do your hamstring. Stop. Oh, I'm seeing shift as Reynolds plays it. Arthurs picks it up. Oh, my God, it's the worst pass ever. Pakes, grab the ball. Now, Rogers gets it. Now offloads back to Parham. Parham scheming through the middle of the field. Goodness me, what an absolute butcher. Horrible ball from Jesse Arthurs. Plays the ball, 6 again. As now Willison scheming through the middle of the field. Pumping the legs, Sam. And is going to be brought down around 5 meters out. Oh, goodness me. Willison plays the ball. Pakes a dummy half. Gives it to Rogers. Now to Duffy. Now to Parham. Now to Mr. Anderson. Trying to put some footwork on Duncan, but can't do so. And he's brought down there beautifully, Anderson, by Duncan. Now, dummy half. Parham now gives it to Duffy. Duffy now gives it to Preston. Ricky! Oh, nearly got through. Tackled on the 10-meter line. Pakes now. Quick ball to Josh Rogers. Rogers! Oh, he offloads out the back. Pakes has got it and knocked it on. Oh, hold on. Knocked out. Ball has been knocked out. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I wanted him to score, but at the same time, every single time Reynolds takes an intercept and runs, his hamstring always goes. So I'm so glad it's intact.
Oh,
But
captain's
then
challenge.
but the pass from Arthur's, it was a howler.
This might
What's
be a
happened here?
howler of a challenge here. Because
Well, that
either
looks
way,
like
that's
it's
gone
been-
backwards. And now Smith comes in over the top, clips the wrists of Pakes.
It's a great challenge. It's a knock on. He didn't hit the ball, he hit the arm.
Right on.
So that will be South Sydney's ball. And yeah, Paul said it's the worst pass ever. Oh, God, Lord have mercy.
He's all right. Just needs a bit of a breather. The camera is shining on him because he did a wonderful intercept.
Oh.
He scored an intercept try last year against Parramatta Eels at Suncorp, if you remember, Doran. That was only 40 metres. He wasn't going to run 70, 80 metres just then. Goodness. As Edward Cozzy hits the ball up and there's 4 Broncos to defend him. And I've got to say, Dor, while it's good and competitive, I think Broncos are the better of the two teams slightly at the moment.
Penalty.
Until that penalty, I'll shut my mouth from now on if I ever want to give a compliment to Broncos. Goodness. Alrighty. Oh. Yeah, no, that's an Adams Apple hit right there.
Can't be upset with that. That's a high shot.
10 minutes in, 0-0, but and it's flown by just quietly, but it's good entertainment. And thank you to everybody that's come into the chat to say g'day as Totola is tasked to hit the ball up
why
first.
Reynolds didn't pass it to Arthur's anyway, but anyway.
Well, the camera's on Adam Reynolds. He doesn't look like he's janky or anything like that. He's all right. Anyway, stick with the play here. They're 30 metres out here as South Sydney all of a sudden. Broncos need to defend, and Colomatungi gets up to the 20-metre line here. Third tackle, Smith goes right, finds Ward out the back to Walker. Walker took the run himself, but that's a good tackle from Duffy. Smith running back left in field, finds Colomatungi. Colomatungi now running back to the right-hand side, wants someone to come underneath him. And he's eventually wrapped up. Fourth tackle. Oh, last tackle. They go down the short side with Fafita, who puts in a kick, but Jai Gray was there.
Anderson.
And there's a goal line dropout coming from the Broncos.
Well done, Mr. Anderson. Well done.
Is this only the third game that we've seen Anderson this year? Third or fourth?
Yeah, I'd say it'd be like maybe fifth max. I reckon 4. And we've gone long here. Sam.
Okay. Alex Johnson Walker. They saved the friggin' day there. Colomatungi now runs up and is hit by Rogers primarily. So 43 metres away, 7 metres infield to the Broncos territory, and Totola post-contact meters gets the Rabbits to about 32 meters away. Again, they're running right to left of screen. Water's first receiver, left onto Walker, onto Siegwalt, and Verhoeven makes an important tackle on Siegwalt. 2 young superstars in the making there. Now the ball, first receiver is with Walker. He just pops it on to Hubner, and Hubner succumbs to the tackle. This is only the 4th, though. About 13 meters out, Smith elects to go right. Colomatungi gets it out further right to Ward. And his pass goes all the way back to the 30-metre line with Jai Gray. Jai Gray now, bit of room to move, but good tackle from Pakes and Willison. So good defense, bad play there from South. 20 metres out. Ward on the right-hand side puts up a right-footed bomb. Cossie is chasing. Cossie leaps. Cossie scores! Cossie leaping up and beating Karapani in the air. Wooshka.
Our lack of kick diffusing this season has been dreadful.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like there's... You go.
No, I was going to say exactly what you were about to say. Gossie does bobble it.
Oh, it's fine after the...
Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, that's no try, Door. I don't think that's a try. Right at the end.
My more things this thing at the top is at the top of the ball here, because I feel like he's pushed it and then it's hit potentially Karapani's hand and then continued. I don't know, the back end part I didn't really look too closely at, but it's more I think that there could be an issue at the top.
No, Paul
We're still looking at
and
it.
Bobble reckon it is a try.
Okay. It's confirmed.
Try confirmed. Oh, I'm more concerned about right at the death, boss.
Yeah, okay. I didn't really look at the rest of it after the initial part at the top was fine for me, apart from the right at the end with the put down. Anyway.
Well, Cosy controversially to some, was denied a try, but he controversially has got himself a try this weekend. So Cosy is back in form, and Ward has had a good start to the game, despite, well, ever since I've said Broncos have started the better of the two teams, it's gone to hell in a handbasket. I apologise, Dor. Goodness.
You're all right, mate. You're all right. Look, at the end of the day, mate, we had multiple chances there to score and we just butchered it. So, South's first opportunity really down here in a little while, and a really nice kick from Ashton Ward right on the money, and a great take from Ed Cossey as the Broncos restart play, taken by Walker Sam.
Kolomatangi runs back into the Broncos and will play the ball 17 metres out. Smith, I like the work of Smith so far in this one. And Totola plays the ball. Smith goes down right side to Fafita. Good carry from him. Plays the ball just short of the 40. Smith comes left infield for Hubner. Walker. Gray. Dummies. Splits them from inside his own half. He finds Alex Johnston. Perham versus Johnston. Perham puts a hand on him, but the South Sydney Rabbitohs go back to back and coast to coast. Goodness me. 10 points to 0.
Just like that. Bang, bang. Gray went straight through a massive gap. I don't really know who it's between here. Between Reynolds and Verhoeven there.
Oh, that's an ordinary miss
Perham,
there from Renault.
Perham nearly did an excellent job there on Johnston. Nearly got him down, but yeah, great try there from South Sydney.
Yes, Bubba. Wow, what a try indeed. You're right, Dor, man. Like, Broncos started the better of the two teams. They had their opportunities inside the opposition 20. And since that penalty, it's just all been South Sydney.
That's all right. There's only a young kid, Buddy Verhoeven. It's his, second or third game of first grade. I swear he's played wing his first two games in the centres tonight. So hopefully they can clean that up, but not really good considering the factors that it was 0-0 scoreline, and then the last 2 minutes we've just let in 2 tries. So not the best. Need to stop South Sydney on the next set and try our best to get some points here as quick as possible.
How critical does one be, considering this is an Origin-affected game, Dor?
South's have got a few players out, and they're through injury and through Origin as well, just like we do. So maybe not to the extent of us, but I don't know. I think you can be critical, but it's not like life or death. I think, it'd be massive if we can win. But yeah, I don't know. Not too critical, I think, Sam.
Alrighty. Well, there's a nice response defensively, putting Kolomatangi back inside his own 10. That's a better start to the set defensively for the Bronx. And here's Hubner. Decent old carry, about 8 meters or so. Hubner gets up a bit sore there. Smith goes left for Aiken. and he's met immediately. He plays the ball to Tola, worked busy. That's a good, strong hit there. It looks like Preston Ricky onto Tola. Good, strong hit. Smith goes right and finds Gray, and he is put down. Last tackle. Smith, right. Ward kicks inside of his own 40. Then second on the full by Karapani.
Yes, well done defensively there for the Bronx. And let's see if we can have a good set here. Good run there by Karapani up to his own 30. And now Anderson off the pass there from the play the ball. That was a good run there, nearly up to the 40. Duffy now gives it to Perham, now to Arthurs. And Arthurs just gets over the 40-meter line. Plays the ball. Perham now gives it to, I think that's Ben Tolte Josh Rogers is still out there. Pardon me. He's going to play it 45 meters out from South's try line. Now, Pakes now gives it to Perham, and Perham's brought it down 38 meters out. Last tackle. Pakes now gives it to Reynolds, and Reynolds kicks it up high. Ricky chasing through, and that's well weighted. Gray takes it 2 meters out from his own try line. Good defense, Broncos.
Yeah, that's a great kick chase led by Jordan Ricky, and Verhoeven was there to back him up, and he backs up his own defensive work, dragging back young Siegwald back inside his own 10. Alex Johnson now makes a scoot out of dummy half and makes about 5 meters. This is the third tackle. They're shifting it out to the right-hand side now. Fafita throws a real speculator, but Cozzy grabs it one-handed, and they're only 11 meters out here. Karapani, get off him. Don't cause the penalty. Good Lord, Dor will go apoplectic. The apoplectic spider would be in his bedroom immediately. This is last tackle. Great defensive set. Jamie Humphries on the paddock now, and he puts foot to ball. Oya! It's a Broncos ball.
Yeah, pushes it back, and Arthurs now, good run from him. As now we're looking at the Brandon Smith on the sideline. Grant Anderson here, tackle 2, gets up to his own 40-meter line, plays the ball. Perham at dummy half now gives it to Karapani, and Karapani gets up over halfway. Good run from him. Third tackle, plays the ball. Anderson into dummy half. Now to Rogers out the back. Reynolds now to Perham. Now to Verhoeven. Verhoeven puts some footwork on. Oh, just couldn't get past, I believe that's Ewan Aiken there. Ricky's going to have a run, and Aiken staying down. Fourth tackle, and now that's last. 15 meters out. Verhoeven now gives it to Reynolds. Reynolds shifts it out to Duffy. Duffy now has it and puts a kick in across. Anderson flying through. Knock on. Cossey. Knock on. Cossey. Knock on. Cossey. Knock on. Cossey?
Mr. Atkins is ruling a knock on Brisbane. He has ruled knock on Brisbane.
We didn't even touch the ball.
Oh, no goal line dropout. Sorry. Well, I saw Grant Atkins move his arms in the way with the Broncos knocking the ball on. Anyway, short goal line dropout. Bounces inside territory, and Karapani let it bounce over the sideline. Oh, now come on, Dor. We're only a quarter into this match. Come on now. Lift. See, like, Grant Anderson is a good leaper in the air. He's got his back to the ball. Didn't know where it was. If he was looking at the pill, I think he takes it, bro. I'm sorry. But
probably, but I think he was just trying to be like stand there and be, not a blocker, but you know what I mean? Like someone to, make it difficult for South Sydney to come past and get the ball. But
he was trying to be a statue, and he was as useless as one. Oh, and he might be useless here again is Duncan. Oh, he's taken down on the 40 by Karapani. Okay. Fafita rumbles forward, gets to halfway, and drags 3 defenders inside Broncos territory. Fourth tackle. Fafita has been immense. The ball comes left in field now. Hubner taken down there by Piakura. I don't think I've heard you say his name tonight, just quietly, Piakura's name. As the ball is put up sky high, it's allowed to be taken on the full by Duncan. The second rower putting in an impressive catch, but he flicked it out the back, and Perrin picked up the scraps.
the centre this evening, bro, but he is a second rower. But yes, yeah, again, just basically not the greatest diffusing the kickers. Now Verhoeven, good strong run there. Oh, and he's lost it.
Yep. All right. So that's play on. So South Sydney tackles 0. 21 meters out. Broncos must. Oh, it is 6 again. All right. So Humphries, the dummy half, goes right to Tola. He's had a huge first 22 minutes just quietly to Tola as well. Humphries, dummy half. Dummies graphically. But Preston Ricky didn't quite fall for it. So this here is tackle number 1 right now. 12 meters out. They go left. Kolomatangi. Well, the Broncos defense didn't move up on him. Then just quietly, Humphries goes back right. Ward. Oh, massive cutout pass that bounced off the grass into the lap of Kossi. The Karapani wrapped him up. Tackle 3 and Fafita got the pass from Walker, and Fafita said, "You're not going to stop me in my form from this far out." And it is now 16 points to 0. Oh, boy. Wow. Oh, boy. We got 99th place gaming 68. Hope you lads are well, he says. I'm okay. I'm not going to speak for Dor, but I'm okay. Then we've got Bobble, who says he's just had 15 steaks. Oh, lovely. And Paul, going to be one of those nights, Dor, where the Broncos cause a massive comeback. Yes, of course. Yes. But David Feeder.
So
Oh, boy.
that's terrible. I don't know who got injured, but I heard in my ear that someone shoulder went and they went straight up the tunnel, but I have no idea who it was.
Could it have been Verhoeven after that tackle where he?
No, it was before the mistake, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, that should not be happening at the NRL level, where you can just pass it to someone and they just score like that, especially not against really I can understand if, they made a huge break and that was what happened and people were still getting back on side, but
Yo!
sneaks it in.
Sneaks it in, snuck it in. It is 18-0. 18-0. Yeah, they have been playing good footy, South. Probably their best start to a game in a number of games, actually, just quietly. I'm just going to bring up the ladder. So this was a game between 8th and 12th, and there was 4 competition points between the two. So South Sydney in 8th position with a win today. They've got a good for and against. It will send them into 4th just about temporarily at this rate, or 5th. There's Totola still out there. 24 minutes into the game, 18 points to 0. And David Fafita is on an absolute tear at this rate. And I thought Brandon Smith came on, started the game really strongly, and Jamie Humphries has come on and has been able to keep up the pace and the momentum at dummy half. And Totola, strong as well, the big front rower. He was one of the best props in the game a few years ago. 4th tackle now. And I am at Buckley's, who just played the ball then. Anyways, last tackle, and it's caught on the full by Perham.
Yep, Perham brings it back, and good, strong defense there by Duncan and Fafita there. Plays the ball, Perham. Duffy now gives it to Karapani, and Karapani's now pushing up. But, yeah, South Sydney have got their tails up right now as Duffy now gives it to Grant Anderson, and Anderson pumping the legs, and he's brought down just short of the 40-meter line. Plays the ball. Duffy in a dummy half gives it to Rogers, and Rogers runs straight and hard, and he's brought down just short of halfway. Plays the ball, 4th tackle. Pakes now gives it to Perham. Perham driving through the middle of the field, and he's brought down just short of the South Sydney 40-meter line. And on the last, Reynolds kicks it high, kicks it long. They're chasing through, and he's dropped it. Oh, I thought he dropped it into Verhoeven there, but well taken, AJ.
All right, Broncos, they need to defend like they did just a couple of minutes ago. And so tackle 2 comes 11 meters out. This is Aiken, met quickly by Reynolds. Driven backwards. That's good defense from Reynolds. And the ball goes right infield for Walker, Ward, Jai Gray. And Gray's put down. Oh, okay, we've got a 18. Yeah, sorry about that. Ward nearly splits them up the middle. Plays the ball on the 40. Humphreys goes left infield for Walker on the last tackle and puts foot to ball.
Hubner's the one that went up the tunnel, Sam, for South Sydney with the shoulder injury. So Lachlan Hubner is the man that we were referring to earlier, or I was referring to earlier. Parham's brought down just short of his own 20. Reynolds now gives it to Jesse Arthurs, and Arthurs runs straight and hard, and he's brought down just short of his own 25-meter line. Now, Verhoeven.
Oh, no.
And Liam LeBlanc has come on and forced another mistake from the youngster.
Oh, bugger.
Great tackle.
Oh, bugger. Alrighty. Yeah, just 2 good defensive sets there from Brisbane. And unfortunately, Mr. Verhoeven's coughed it up and undone all the good work. So Souths have a scrum here, 30 out. They go right to Gray, hopping and stepping. And he's taken down by Anderson. Humphreys gets the dummy half, finds Duncan. All good shot by Pakes and Willison there. On the 20, he plays it. Second tackle, Humphreys. LeBlanc left onto Walker, flat pass for Aiken. Backing his way, offloading into the lap of Walker. Open field play here for Totola. And Totola's wrapped up by Duffy, primarily with some help of his teammates. 5 meters out, they're right of the sticks. They come back left in field for Walker, back under for Kolomatangi. Kolomatangi, can he drive his way to the try line? Not this time. He's taken down by 3 Broncs. And right in front of the sticks on the 4th tackle, he plays it. Humphreys goes left. Walker cut out left to Seagull, left on to Alex Johnston. And Johnston scores his 103rd try at a core in his 103rd game at a core. And he extends his all-time try scoring record. And that was a fantastic piece of work from the South Sydney Rabbitohs, man. Cody Walker having the ball on the string. And Verhoeven came up out of the line. He didn't slide. And that makes it 22 points to 0 with 11 to go in the first half.
Yeah, not a great read there. Thought the ball was going to Gray, and Arthurs is trying to take on 2 people and had to be perfect and couldn't get the job done, unfortunately, and Johnston crashes over. Not good.
Well, being that Jai Arrow is a Queenslander and that he did make his debut with the Broncos, I think he made his debut with the Broncos.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he'd be upset right now, or do you reckon that the South Sydney Rabbitohs have fully converted him to be a Rabbitohs supporter? What do you reckon, Dor?
I think that there'd be a little part of it. They'd be a bit disappointed, but yeah, that's just not good at all. Not good. Not good at all. That's just too soft. Like, especially the lot like that Fafita try was extremely soft, and that was nearly as bad.
Verhoeven is having a very unhappy night. We've seen nights like this before for young players. You've got Philip Coates, and that's it. Would you be thinking about swapping them over at halftime, Dor?
Nah, don't think so. It's just part and parcel. Latrell Seagwalt's kicking unbelievably, though. 4 from 4.
Beautiful curve. Beautiful curve, man. No, he's not 4 from 4. Ward took the first 2. Now Seagwalt's come in and taken the next 2, and we're at 24-0.
Has he? I thought Seagwalt took them all.
No, Wardy did. 99. Sam, you may remember them, but another footy channel, Shut the Gates, made all their videos public again. Maybe they're coming back. I do remember Shut the Gates, mate. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened, but I enjoyed the brutal honesty I'll shut the gates, bro. Cord is asking how you going, Dor.
Surviving. I just checked the app. It's Seagwalt's 4 from 4.
I'm a dickhead. All right, so we've got
Oh, no, you're not.
Totola rumbling up. I can't believe Totola's still out there after the first half hour. Michael
been
Maguire
great.
looks like he needs a freaking stiff drink at this stage. And LeBlanc plays the ball about 8 short of halfway. I'll update that score just in a second. And Fafita will eventually play it. 4th tackle. Humphreys goes right. Short side. Ward. Oh, he got cracked by Piakura. And the young man's going to get up and play the ball. Well done. Cody Walker receives the pill, puts the ball up sky high, left-footed bomb, and it's going to go out on the full. So a little bit of a reprieve there for the Broncos.
Goodness me, that didn't just go out. That went well out. Bloody hell, nearly went into row 1, bro, of a core, which is quite a feat considering how far the seats are away from the actual playing area, bro. Is now Karapani is going to take it after that mistake from Walker and it's brought down just inside his own half. Is now Willison. Good run from him, and he gets up over the halfway as we see Jaiari there watching on. As I'm watching Duffy now give it to Piakura on a nice unders ball there. 38 meters out from South's try line. Pakes, Hunt, Reynolds now gives it to Perham, now to Verhoeven. Verhoeven now gives it to Arthurs. Arthurs, a bit of space and time. Arthurs, good run there from Arthurs and a great run there from Verhoeven. Perham now gives it to Reynolds. Reynolds scheming. Reynolds out the back to Duffy. Duffy, nice footwork there, but good tackle there, Ashton Ward. Last tackle.
Oh, no. Oh, crikey, cricket. Bobble, Sam, are you Alex Johnston? Sam says, I am Alex Johnston, and Dor is Ben Hunt tonight. Thank you, mate. Emu King. Good to see you, mate. Sup, legends. Here's a big call. Rabbits13 plus. Big call, bro. But thank you very much for coming in. And 99 plays. Sorry, random. Just caught me by surprise. Enjoy the stream tonight. Lads, thank you very much, 99. So Tom Duffy wants it challenged. Well, that challenge went up in flames, mate.
Yeah. Oh, well.
They've had chances, they've had moments, and when Verhoeven has held the ball, he's looked good. Defensively, he's been okay, despite that one try leaked just a few minutes ago. As we see, yep. Aiken is taken down on the 20. And Smith is back out there. Humphreys playing first receive. On to Ward, on to Walker, on to Duncan. I suspect Humphreys is shifted into lock slot now. And Walker at dummy half finds for Feeder. And for Feeder, goodness me, he is insane tonight. 4th tackle, Walker scoots out of dummy half, passes left to Humphreys. And he's over halfway here, but it's the last tackle. 7 minutes to go, 24-0. And Ward had to beat the initial defense of Tauha. He got the kick in. Tolti, sorry. And Karapani takes it.
Tolti? Yeah, I'm not sure if it was Tower or Tolti, to be honest. You could be right, Sam. As Perham now passes it to Arthurs. We'll find out eventually.
It was Tolti.
As now Anderson is going to have a run, and Cheese is back on. Brandon Smith's back on. David Fafita, like Sam has alluded to, has been massive tonight. Willison now has a run, as you can see Staggs and Haas in the crowd. As now Hunt gives it to Reynolds, and Reynolds is now brought down just over his own 40-meter line. Reynolds now plays the ball. Last tackle. Pakes gives it to Duffy, and Duffy kicks it long, kicks it far, and well taken there by Kossi inside his 20.
And Kossi's able to get back to the 30. And Ben Hunt is now out on the paddock. And here's Jai Gray. Wrapped up. Put down on his own 40. And Kolomatangi. Starting front rower still out there, but we know how much of an engine Mr. Kolomatangi's got. Ezra Mann. Well, hopefully he can come on and spark things up as
Grab it.
Some wild ball
Knock
play.
on.
I think Verhoeven has
Something.
knocked the ball on, unfortunately. He also gave Walker, I think, a bit of a shove, looking for the live pill on Seagull, sorry, but yeah, no.
What?
Alrighty, so
I'm
South
not even going
Sydney.
to bother commenting on that and considering the scoreline, but that was a knock on from Alex Johnston every day of the week.
They've won the scrum, South. Then it's gone out right to Duncan. And there's Piakura and Duffy. Oh, Anderson, sorry. Smith left in field for LeBlanc. Six again.
Don't know what for. That's
Alrighty, so they're inside Broncos territory now. And Humphreys plays the ball now. Smith right to Ward, running, passing right to Gray, right onto Duncan. Good tackle, Karapani. Well done. Duncan, quick play the ball on the 30s. Cheese scoots to the left-hand side and is taken down by Willison. That's a great carry from Smith. Walked off the mark, I thought, for a second. Ward, left. Humphreys, left onto Walker. Seagwalt.
nice tackle.
Good defense from Verhoeven. Rocks and diamonds here from Verhoeven tonight. As Ward receives the ball to the right-hand side, puts in the kick for Cossie, bats it backwards to Duncan, and Duncan.
Great tackle, Karapani.
Good defense.
And Karapani's going to have a run now, and good defense there from South Sydney. He's brought down around 5 meters out. Perham now gives it to Anderson. Anderson, just can't get past Brandon Smith. Plays the ball. Now Jesse Arthurs is going to have a run. That's a good run up over the 20-meter line. Pakes is there, and now he gives it to Jordan Ricky. Good run there by Ricky. Offloads it out the back to Pakes. Now to Perham. Perham scheming through the middle of the field. Tries to get past Cody Walker. Nearly does, but Walker holds on. Brings him down. Pakes now gives it to Hunt. Hunt now gives it to Piakura. And Piakura is now brought down here on the last, on halfway. Plays the ball. Pakes now gives it to Reynolds, and Reynolds kicks it high, kicks it long out towards the bottom of the screen and taken nicely by Johnston just over his 10-meter line.
Johnston beat the first tackle, but is put down on the 20 or just short of it. Here's Jai Gray now running down the short side and getting cracked by Reynolds and Verhoeven and getting shifted backwards now. So Ezra Mam is out there on the paddock alongside Ben Hunt. So they've got their main key playmakers besides Reece Walsh out there on the paddock. So let's see how they go for the rest of the game now, I suspect. As Humphreys gets it onto Ward, right onto Walker, cut out right to Cossie. Cossie versus Karapani, and Karapani clips him. And I've got to say as well, the reason why Souths are going well is what they are. They're also completing really well. And here is Cody Walker with a pass back on the inside for him, or outside for him, and he makes about a 20-meter carry there. 30 meters out. Kick is put in. And that's Ben Hunt at the back playing fullback, bro.
Ezra Mam should have just got in the defensive line rather than trying to complain about the call, because they're not going to get the call. You just need to play to the whistle. As now Duncan smashes Anderson, and he's stuck inside his own 10-meter line. As now Perham gives it to Arthurs, and Arthurs can only get up to his own 15-meter line. Pakes now has the ball, gives it to Tolte, and Tolte runs straight and hard, driving the legs, and he gets up to his own 30-meter line. Last tackle, Pakes now gives it to Reynolds, and Reynolds kicks it short and out on the full.
Oh, man. Emu King, what the goddamn is with the blue Broncos jerseys? Emu King, Dor can tell you, but it's for Cyril Connell. The navy blue, or the very, very dark blue, is for Cyril Connell in remembrance for him. So, yes, that's what it's mainly all about, Emu King. So 22 out. There's just over a minute to go, and to be any sort of sniff in the second half, they need to make sure that they do not score points. Here is Ward. Passes left to Walker, onto Seagwalt. Seagwalt, taken down by Verhoeven. Plays the ball. Walker, right to Humphreys. And he just goes forward and is still standing, still going with the post contacts, eventually plays the ball on the 10. Smith goes right to Kolomatangi on the 4th. Now Ward, flat for Fafita. Fafita trying to back his way out of the tackle. And Ezra Mam, good defense, nearly took him over the sideline. But good, strong defense from Mam and Karapani. Last tackle, 40 seconds to go. Ward, first receiver, puts in a dinky kick over the top. Taken on the full by Walker, then offloaded to Humphreys. Oh, you can't be mad at that. That's a piece of brilliance from the South Sydney Rabbitohs right on the stroke of half time. Holy smokes, great play from the Rabbits.
Yeah, great try. Great try. Lovely little dink over the top there from Mr. Ward. And then great work there from Walker. Willison takes down Walker, but then the lovely pass there to, I believe, to lovely pass there. It's just whether they're onside is probably the only issue. That try confirmed, so all onside, and it will be 30 points to 0 at the break. Yeah, Reynolds trying to get intercept the pass there and just overcommits, and Humphreys over he goes.
He sure did. Dave Fafita nearly backed his way into the stands. I've already given the 2 points to
Yeah, well, it's basically
the Rabbits.
Left stick, so
right in front.
yeah.
Yep. Alrighty. Dominant. 30-0 first half from the South Sydney Rabbitohs in the Jai Arrow game. And
well deserved lead. Broncos have been made too many mistakes with the ball in hand and missed too many tackles. So yeah, just not good enough. We were there for like 15 minutes and then it's just all gone to crap. So
all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say this in sort of back the Broncos. I mean, I feel like gagging just for saying that, by the way, Dor. But I'm going to survive it. I'm going to live through it. I really want to make mention of what Gordon Tallis said on NRL 360 and the way that he acted on Monday night. The Eels Bulldogs King's birthday game occurred, and they had about 15 minutes to wrap that one up. And the very first story after they wrapped up the game that just happened was Broncos. And the Broncos, they went down to the Gold Coast Titans. And then there was talk about Gordon Tallis saying that he was sort of hinting at the idea that he preferred to be Kevin Walters in 2023 than Michael Maguire in 2025, and said that anybody else that was coaching the Brisbane Broncos last year would have gotten that premiership. Are you joking, Gordon Tallis? Salty, really, really disgusting, immature, irresponsible comments from Gordon Tallis. And there wasn't enough backbone from anybody else on the panel to really tell him to pull his finger out. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up here is that, yes, this Broncos side has done a poor job in that first half, and for all intents and purposes, have probably lost this game as well. But they've got to come out now and show some backbone themselves and make sure they don't, have the scoreboard clock over to 50 points, right? I want to say and get on the front foot, if they talk about this Brisbane Broncos outfit on Monday on NRL 360, I'm sort of done with that show. I'm sort of done with that panel because this is an Origin-affected game. I'm sure that we don't know, but I'm just saying if they do, they need to pull their fingers out, because as much as I gag at the thought of defending the Broncos, you guys, the Broncos, I think have been dealt with so poorly, so harshly all season long, considering the injury ward that you've got at the moment and have had all season long. To have Michael Maguire put in the firing line before round one before a ball was even kicked, this panel was saying Michael Maguire is under pressure. Are you taking the piss? I reckon you are, in my opinion. Now, have there been things that have not gone their way and maybe have been in their control, like the exit of Ben Teo? Sure, there was a blow up between Maguire and Teo. There's also the thing about Payne Haas, but Payne Haas has done what he's needed to do. He's a New South Welshman that wants to go home. That's the one thing I haven't heard about Payne Haas since he signed with the Rabbits. Payne Haas just wants to go home to New South Wales. And I know Dawes screaming inside saying, he already is home. He already is home. But he's a New South Welshman that wants to go back to Sydney, man. Like, look, we've seen what has happened with Jerome Luai signing with the Chiefs. Since that point in time, the Tigers have slid. You'd sort of suggest that since Payne Haas signed on, they've sort of slid. There was maybe better form after the fact.
It was basically that got announced before even the season started. Basically, the Haas was heading to South. So and then
they weren't too bad to start the year.
No, we weren't too bad at all. No, no, not at all. But at the end of the day, I think it's just that the club's like that big, and the biggest club in the NRL, and they'd, because of that, they, would rather talk about, the Broncos capitulating, and losing games rather than talk about, the likes of the Canberra Raiders having an absolute, pretty bad season as well. Last season's minor premiers, and there hasn't been boo sent about them. The Dragons, Annie's Dragons, have copped an absolute, you can sort of understand, not like to the extent that it has been, but the Dragons obviously only having one game basically, before that, and then they've sort of gone out of the press a little bit since getting that win against Brisbane, and they put in a really good first half last week against the Sharks, and then sort of fell away there. But it's just, at the end of the day, the Broncos can silence these talks by just playing better. But look, at the moment, we're not playing well at all. It's looking like it's, unless of one of those special Broncos second half miracles, I've still got a little bit of faith inside of me that there could be a potential, comeback here in the second half. But ever since South Sydney scored the first try, it's the Broncos basically waved the white flag. Ever since that moment, they've made mistakes. They've missed tackles. They've been sloppy, kick out in the full there. With third most injured club in regards to the NRL physios ongoing tally of injured players for the season. But, at the end of the day, it's the Broncos, the biggest club in the game. The media is just going to go hell to leather, whether you agree with it or not, unfortunately. And look, I'm not going to make mention of Gordon Tallis because there's clear motives behind his reasonings for his outbursts. And I just don't think he's suitable or in the state of mind to be able to be on an NRL show like that with such bias viewpoints, for someone. So, yeah, look, at the end of the day, you got to give credit to South. The Broncos made the mistakes, but South have gone out there and made them pay and just wanted more. That's as clear as it is. There was a want there from the Broncos, but as soon as that, that white strip of South Sydney went over and scored that first try, Sam, it's basically, went bang, bang, South scored basically the next set. Then there was a couple of Broncos mistakes, and then South have scored again, like you alluded to in the call. South have nearly had an extra 10 sets. Broncos are 10 from 15. South are 20 from 24. So the completion rate from South Sydney has been much better as well. So, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, look, it's really disappointing, and I guess you probably want me to potentially allude to. I honestly don't know what's going on. I don't know. Yes, we've had injuries, but there just looks like a lack of desire there, which that led to Kevy's dismissal, with a pretty poor season after losing the 23 grand final. And, this is not looking like a very good season. I can't remember who it was. Someone in the comments did ask that it's probably Broncos season over. Look, yeah, it probably is, to be honest, but you never know what can happen. We basically got to nearly win, every game. And I think you just got to put it down to, you look at those games against, Annie's Dragons and the Titans, and, they would have looked at those games and been like, yeah, we can, those games, you'd like to think that the Broncos would have won and should have won, but we've lost both of those games. And yeah, it's just basically it's not really spiraling out of control. It's just basically the same thing every week. We tried really hard last week against the Titans. It wasn't a great performance, but it was, at least they put in some effort. And after a very awful showing against the Dragons, and it just seems like we've gone straight back to the Dragons' performance here tonight. A bit of adversity against us, and it's all gone to shit basically. But look, let's see what happens in the second half. I think that's a telling story. The Broncos have been on the receiving end of these types of games thus far this season, Sam. And, everyone would be like, or even myself have been thinking like, well, look, we're probably going to concede 50 points here, but we've been able to hold on. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight. But yeah, some serious questions have got to be asked, mate, because yeah, this is for, regardless of who's playing and whatnot. Well, we've seen some great Broncos wins. We saw it against the West Tigers there. They, went down there undermanned and were able to get the job done. But from that team to what we're seeing here, it just seems like it's just a bit all too much. And looks like I'll be putting all my support into the Broncos girls this season to potentially bring some silverware home, because it doesn't look too well with the men's. But look, enough of me and you rambling on about the Broncos. Let's and giving South their credit as well throughout. Should we move to the stats, Sam? Do you want to touch on that? We did touch on the completion rate.
Well, before we do, I just want to cap what I started. So I just want to touch on the West Tigers taking on the Gold Coast Titans.
Oh, yes.
This is an intriguing game coming up on Sunday. This is the last game for Leichhardt Oval for this year, and possibly, I believe, for the next couple of years, because redevelopment starts next year on Leichhardt Oval. So it should be a banging crowd out at Leichhardt. And it is the Tigers $1.49 favourites, the Titans $2.63. I love that value on the Gold Coast Titans. Take us through the I'll go through the Tigers lineup. You take us through the Titans. So on Sunday, at the moment, they line up as Buller, Taruva, Makasini as the back three, May and Toa in the centres, Luai and Madden in the halves, May, Latu Fainu, and Pole up front. Fainu playing hooker. I think that might be the first time he started a game at hooker. Tony Suka, Pierce Paul, and Sione Fainu as the back row. Hope, Seyfarth, Afoa, Herbert, Gaia, and Murray are on the interchange. And just a quick mention of Mr. Javon Andrews, the under-19s player of the game last year in the State of Origin contest for the West Tigers.
Yeah, so the Titans have got Keeney at the back, Jensen Taupau, and Philip Sammy on the wings, DeGroot and Brimson in the centres, Campbell and Harrison in the halves. Fodderwake is the captain with Cleese Haas in the props. Pasco is the hooker. Howe and Firma are the second row with Cooper Bye as lock. The 6-man bench is Moran, Paxton, Jet Liu to make his NRL debut potentially, pardon me, Adam Christensen, Luke Summerton, and Max Feeney round out the 6-man bench. And they've got Ilias Francis and who's the other name? Michael Molo there. It rounds out the Titans team, and they're coached by Hannah Sam.
Now, I believe the Titans have won something like 3 of the past 5 or 4 of the past 5 games at Leichhardt/Campbelltown. So they do well down in Sydney against the Tigers. But I'm tipping the Tigers purely because they surely must bounce back after last weekend. And this is the Leichhardt Oval's last game for a couple of seasons. So I'm going for the Tigers, but strike me pink, man. A cheeky $10 on the Titans wouldn't go astray in my opinion, bro.
Yeah, the Tigers have won their 5 from their last 6 at Leichhardt. They've won their 5 of their last 6. So the Titans have lost their last few games after defeating normally have lost their games after defeating the Broncos. Tigers have scored 105 points in their last 3 games at Leichhardt. I think it will be a close one, but I think the Tigers will get the job done in that one. Sam, so I'm with you as the action, the players are starting to run back out onto the field here at Accor, Sam. So I guess we should go back to
Hayden. You just keep your boots well and truly on the ground, all right? Goodness me, mate. Come on now. Come on. Kyle in the chat, g'day, mate. Coming over from the All Out Club, and that's great to see that that All Out Club is doing some more streams for us, or with us, I should say. So please subscribe to All Out Club and Wobblin Enjoy Sports.
Yes, we are, Bubble.
Can't stand the fucking sight of him. Oh, did I swear? Oh, goodness me. I'm flagged.
Great friends, Bobble. Great friends. Yep. Even though we go for the Broncos and Cowboys, we won't be friends on that game. But otherwise, no. Sammy's a great mate of mine. And really enjoy doing these streams with him. But let's hope my Broncos can show some ticker here in the second half as we resume play, Sam. And it's taken by Walker.
Yes, Walker gives it to Kolomatangi, and he gets it back to the 20-meter line. Ruby, she's just coughing up a fur ball. That's all right. She's okay. Ruby. No, she's all right. Liam LeBlanc now getting dragged back to that 20. Like, there were times in that first half where I thought the Broncos, if they stayed disciplined and held onto the ball, the defense was going all right for them. But then an error when they finally got the ball killed them and their momentum. For Feeder, his momentum hasn't stopped, and it continues right there with a good run, post-contact meters and all. This is Jai Gray, first receiver, just straight and hard, 10 meters plus, just entering Broncos territory. But this is the last. Ward puts the ball up sky high. Duncan chasing, but it's taken cleanly.
Yeah, nicely taken there by Karapani, and he gets up to his own 15-meter line, plays the ball. Mam now gives it to Grant Anderson, and Anderson's now brought down just over his own 20-meter line, plays the ball. Mam now gives it to Karapani. Karapani scheming through the middle of the field. I thought he's tried really hard tonight, Karapani, been one of the Broncos' better players, as well as Willison, as Pakes gives it to Perham, and he's driven back there by strong South Sydney defence just short of the 40. Pakes gives it to Willison, and Willison's now brought down just short of halfway. Last tackle, Pakes now gives it to Reynolds, and Reynolds has been hit after a kicking, but deemed all good by the referee, and Gray brings it back to his own 20.
Good D by there from the Broncos, bro. Dragging him back behind the 20-meter line. And this is Alex Johnston. He's made himself about 5 meters. Oh, well done. Alex Johnston plays the ball. Scoot from Seagwalt up to the 30-meter line. And he's crunched by Tolte and Pakes. Plays the ball. Smith goes right infield for Humphreys. Out the back to Ward. Onto Gray. Right to Duncan. Duncan Donuts. Duncan Donuts has been sent into the sideline. His elbow has been sent into the sideline, into the nether realm.
Karapani, mate. Carapani
I think he's
has
been top 5, maybe top 3 Broncos all year, bro. Honestly.
He's been great. He's trying. That's all I want to see is some, trying, like some effort, just the little 1%ers, and that's excellent from Carapani. And this is a chance that we can potentially get on the board, and we just need some confidence, Sam. One try could lead to multiple as Pakes now gives a flat ball there from Reynolds, pardon me, to Willison, brought down here on the 40-meter line. Mam now unders ball now to Piakura, and Piakura is brought down on South Sydney's 30-meter line. Third tackle, plays the ball. Pakes now gives it to Hunt. Hunt out the back to Reynolds. Reynolds unders ball to Ricky, and Ricky runs straight and hard, and he's brought down on South Sydney's 20-meter line on the fourth tackle. Pakes now gives it to Reynolds. Now to Hunt. Hunt, flat ball to Willison. Oh, just couldn't get the offload away. Plays the ball. Hunt now dummy half, gives it to Mam. Mam scheming. Ezra Mam putting the fingers down. Oh, what? Oh, he's tackled. Deemed to be held, and he's passed off the deck. So referee said he's held a couple of meters out. South ball.
Very nearly, very nearly. If there is a team that might cough up a 30-0 lead, it might be the South Sydney Rabbitohs outfit, but they have been playing really well tonight. As an offload from Cozzy to Gray gets the South Sydney Rabbitohs to about the 30-meter line. Still inside their own territory. Smith goes left. Humphreys straight and hard. Oh, good stop by Tolty. Oh, goodness me. And Humphreys will play the ball now. Smith elects to go down the left-hand short side. Cut out pass from Walker to Siegwalt. And this is the fourth tackle. Just short of halfway. Smith elects to scoot to the left-hand side. Makes an effective 12 meters.
Well done, George.
And now he's been shown the sideline. Oh. They've got to make it count, Bronx. They've got to make it count now. Oh, no. Got to see more of Anderson. Come on, Dor. Lift. Lift. They need your energy. Come on.
I was looking at those concerned with Ricky. He's only just come back from his foot. As now, just get him off. As Hunt now gives it to Willison, and that was a flat pass, but Willison takes on, or is able to hold on to it. As Pakes now gives it to Hunt. Hunt now to Reynolds. Reynolds out the back to Ezra Mam. Lovely cutout ball to Carapani. Carapani towards the corner, does well, comes back in and surrenders. Stays in the field of play. Well done, Josiah. Anderson now gives to Mam. Mam now to Reynolds. Reynolds now scheming. He throws it out the back to Parent. Ball. Can he offload? No, he cannot. Last tackle. Now, Reynolds now dinks it through. Oh, knocked it on.
Oh, knock on.
No, knocked it back. I just couldn't get the words out. Well done there from Cody Walker.
Oh, Walker versus Mam. Box office deluxe. Yes. Yes. I thought Gray may have touched it, man, but anyway, got to stick with the play. So, discipline, order of the day here for Broncos right now. Show some of that ticker defensively they've shown so far in this game. And Tolty has been at the forefront of that defense just quietly. Third tackle, Smith, right infield for Humphreys, right to Ward, right to Gray, right to Duncan. Here's Kossi. Kossi. Great tackle. Kossi plays the ball right next to the sideline. Rabbitohs running left to right, and Duncan is free to run like bullseye in the wind, bro. And he is eventually contained right on halfway. Last tackle, Ward kicks on the right-hand short side, and it's going to be taken comfortably.
Yeah, taken nicely there from Perham, and Perham gets up to his own 20-meter line, Sam. Plays the ball, Mam at dummy half, now gives it to Arthurs, and Arthurs runs straight and hard, and he's brought down 25 meters out from his own line. Plays the ball, Mam, now gives it to Verhoeven. Hold the ball, young fella, as he does indeed, and is brought down 30 meters out. Plays the ball, Pakes, now gives it to Willison, and Willison, good run there from him, gets up to the 40-meter line. Plays the ball, Pakes now gives it to Tolty. Great run there from Ben Tolty. He gets up into South Sydney half. Pakes now gives it to Ezra Mam, who's now got the booze coming for him. Is now it's soaring and it's taken beautifully at the back by Jai Gray, but good defense there by Ben Hunt brings him down inside his 20.
Yeah. Kossi has the hit up and good defense from Piakura. Knocked down on his backside, driven back a few meters. Here's for feeder. Man, I feel like if you get one, you're going to get another door, but you just got to make sure you don't let South, obviously, don't let South score. But they're shifting it all the way out here to the left-hand side, and Seagwalt beats the initial tackle, makes about 20 meters. Oh, dear. Fourth tackle here for the Rabbits. Jai Gray scooting to the left-hand side, finding Walker. Walker getting up to the 30 and a little bit beyond it. He went off the mark there for a couple meters there, didn't he? And that's exactly what he's doing. He's going back to play the ball. And on last tackle, Ward is kicking it on the Broncos 30. Oh, and that's probably come off the shoulder of Perham. It's offside, accidental offside. South Sydney are going to be well on the charge, and I don't blame them if they took the 2 here. It is a penalty.
He just dropped it, I think. It's just gone straight out of the bread basket, and they look like they're going for blood, which you would, 30-0 up. There's no point taking the 2.
Smith plays it, or taps it on the 20, and it works its way infield for LeBlanc, who is still standing and is eventually brought down. 30-0, 9 minutes into the second half. And Smith puts under for feeder, but good defense from Pakes and Willison there. Right in front of the sticks. Plays the ball. Second tackle. Smith left to Kolomatangi, and he's wrapped up instantly by Ricky. Still standing. Plays the ball 10 meters out. They elect to go left. Humphreys. Straight and hard. So they're shaping up for something out here on the right, you'd suspect. No, they go down the short side. Kolomatangi wrapping around the back. But good defense there from Hunt and Jordan Ricky. And this is last tackle. Smith, right. Walker on his own 10. Even further right to Ward. Right onto Gray. Taps it on. Bounces off the grass into the lap of Kossi. And Kossi flicks it out the back to Duncan. Passes out to Ward. Ward, 15 meters away from the try line. Puts in the kick and bounces lovely into the lap of Arthurs. Well done, Broncos.
Oh, good shot there from LeBlanc again. But well done, Broncos, and well done, Arthurs, there. As Reynolds now gives it to Verhoeven. Hold the ball, young fella. Nice run in there. Now Reynolds gives it to Karapani, who's just nearly about best on ground. Probably is best on ground for the Broncos. Willison probably in second place. Is now Mam. Good defense there by Kolomatangi, and Duncan brings down Mam. Plays the ball 45 meters out, and now just a short ball there to Brendan Piakura. Great run there from Brendy. He's brought down 5 meters inside of South Sydney's half. Last tackle, and Ben Hunt on the last puts it up high, Sam. Swirling around, but beautifully taken there by Gray inside his 10.
The completion rate for South Sydney must be upwards of 80%, surely.
Oh.
As Kossi throws a speculator. Good hands from Johnston. Hospital pass deluxe. Here's Kossi now, taking the hit up. That's a good tackle from Ben Hunt. Discipline's been good from Broncos. I hope I haven't put the mocker on yet. Touch wood. So fourth tackle. John Riddell! Riddell, who's made his first grade debut. Yeah. Well done, John Riddell, for South Sydney. As Ward kicks deep in his own
out in the
40. And it's out on the full door.
Yes. Potential. Please. We need to strike now.
Please, through gritted teeth. Go, Johnny Riddell. Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing to lose here, Sam. Like guys like Ezra Mam and whatnot, just start roaming around the field. Just start trying to play some footy. As Gajewski's onto the field, and he has just been, poor old fella's just been poleaxed into the ground. As now Pakes now gives it to Reynolds out the back to Mam. Mam now to Piakura. Great run there from Brendan Piakura. Plays the ball. Pakes now gives it to Reynolds. Unders ball now to Willison. Good strong run. Lovely offload out the back now to Reynolds. That's much better. No, now we're getting disjointed. Now Parham gives it to Hunt. Hunt now to Mam. Mam puts on the footwork. Ezra Mam. Oh, good tackle there by Jai Gray right around the bootlaces. That's nearly a penalty. Yes, we have scored. Anderson to Karapani. Thoroughly well deserved. And we have scored. I said just a few seconds ago, Ezra Mam, start running around, start playing some football. And it's a great run from Ezra Mam. Well done from Ben Hunt. And Mr. Anderson not overplaying his hand. Lovely ball. And Karapani scores. Yes, we're on the board. Yes.
I really feel like if you got that first one, you're going to get a second one, bro. And the Rabbitohs aren't playing like it, right? But if there's a team that will cough this up, my evidence is I present to you that Raiders Rabbitohs game in Perth earlier this year and just their defense overall for season 2026. If there's a team that'll cough it up, bro, and if there's a team that can do it, oh boy. But we got to just keep a lid on it. Just got to keep a lid on it for now.
A long time to go, bro, but there is a lot of points to make up. So Reynolds on the sideline. Oh, the little master. It's just brilliant. Straight down the middle. Right over the hey little diddle, the cat and the fiddle over the black dot. And that is 30 points to 6. 24 more to go, bro.
It's not insurmountable for this Broncos side, despite being down Staggs, Walsh, Payne Haas, Pat Carrigan. I could have kept going, but I'm going to stop. Oh, dear. And Emu King. Does Cossie realize how big he is?
Sometimes he doesn't, Emu King. He's like throwing those passes. It's just like, big fella, just tuck it under the wing and run hard. Anyway, a long way to go as Willison off the kickoff. Good run from him. Gets up to the 10-meter line. Piakura has dropped it. Oh, excellent. What a great way to start the set after scoring points. Just excellent. Not. Goodness me.
And that was John Riddell. That was John Riddell who made the error there on Piakura. That's some North Queensland toughness. That's some country toughness, bro.
Well, we're defending again, bro.
Alrighty. So from 20 meters out, Rabbitohs have a scrum. Ward feeds it. Humphries at the back, whips it out to Duncan. Oh, nearly penalty region for an upending tackle, but play on. Here's John Riddell. Oh, he's cracked by Gajewski. He's had a taste of country toughness. All right, so this is LeBlanc now entering the 10 meters of the Bronx. Third tackle, just a little bit left of the sticks here. And Humphries at dummy half goes right to Ward, right onto Walker. At the back is Gray. Duncan spinning, breaking out of contact, offloading to Cossie. And Mam may have saved a try on Cossie. But I think Mam may have copped a knee to the groin.
I think he's hurt his shoulder or pec, probably.
But I think he's ultimately saved a try here. Is it any hint of a shoulder charge? No. Knock on. Fantastic effort from Mamdor.
Brilliant, bro. Brilliant. Very much, very well needed because Mr. Anderson couldn't bring down Tallis Duncan. That was awful. If they conceded, that was nearly as bad as the Fafita try. Look at this. Hunt, Anderson, dreadful defense. And thank God for Ezra Mam lurking around the back there, bro, and making the tackle. Hold on to the freaking ball, Broncos. Just show some intent as Pakes gives it to Gajewski here.
Where's
tackle two? Pakes, very flat ball to Preston Ricky. Oh, that was Hayes Perham. Sorry, not Preston Ricky. Hunt. Oh, throws the dummy. Holds on to it. Plays the ball. Pakes. Short side again.
Ford!
Ball to Jordan Ricky. Yes, there's probably 2 forward passes there that have been missed. Well done, referees, ball boys, and touchies. As now on the last is Reynolds kicks it high, kicks it long. Great kick and well taken there by Kossi inside his 10.
25 minutes remain. 30 points to 6. Duncan has the hit up. Good defense. Discipline, name of the game here for Broncos right now. Jai Gray, first receiver. Dummy to give it to Johnston, but is cracked instead. Hubner's back out there, Dor, after maybe copping an injury in the first half. He's Fafita up over the 20 and met well by Piakura and Ezra Mam. And Ezra Mam, it's his shoulder, his right shoulder. He is favouring heavily in that contact. Hubner left to Walker, left onto Aiken, and Aiken is over the 30 by a few metres. He plays the ball. Humphries just got there, finds Walker on the left, looks for a 40-20. Perham's got to get on his bike and does so.
Yes, as Perham makes the run back, Dor has a bomb. Annie, if you're in the chat, Leilua has requested an immediate release from the St. George Illawarra Dragons, as now Jesse Arthurs is going for a run, and he is brought down 30 metres out.
Holy dooly.
Hunt now gives it to Karapani, and Karapani is brought down on the 40, plays the ball. Hunt now gives it to Preston Ricky, and Preston Ricky is brought down just short of halfway. Pakes now to Hunt, now to Reynolds. Lovely flat ball to Ricky. Ricky driving the legs through, and he's going to be brought down around 35 metres out. Plays the ball. Pakes now gives it to Reynolds. Reynolds kicks it high. And there's a good chase from Verhoeven, but great take there by Jai Gray.
I'd love to tell you how long is left in this game, but we've been stuck on 24-54 for about 60 seconds now, Dor. So anyways, maybe you've still got 25 minutes to go. Johnston gets to about the 20-metre line, plays it, third tackle. Gray goes right, finds Hubner, and Hubner's up to the 30-metre line. Still 24-54 to go, Dor. You're in it, mate. You're in it. This is Kolomatangi rumbling up forward, gets up to the 40-metre line and a little bit beyond that now. Last tackle. This is why we pay the big bucks on KO, by the way, $50 a month. Good on yous. And it's taken on the full there, mate.
It's just a good old technical difficulty. The NRL app's still working okay. As Perham, and that's forward again, and Mam is gone. Another one to the St. Andrew's Hospital, bro. Just another one that will add to the casualty ward. He's still on at the moment, but he get Duffy on, man. You got Duffy on the bench. Just stuff the interchange. Get Willison back on, and get Ezra off. As now Reynolds now scheming through. Hey, you got him, Reynolds. Oh, he's brought down 25 meters out.
Oh, good cleanup work, Riddell.
Reynolds, and he looks like he's hurt or cramping. As now the kick goes up, Arthurs brings it down, gives it to Verhoeven, and he's tackled inside his South Sydney's 10.
Oh, he reached for his hamstring, Dor. I saw him reach for his hamstring. Or his glute, maybe. Siegwalt met on the 10. It's still 24-54 to go. KO. For goodness sake, cheapen your prices. Second tackle. Hubner goes right to Ward. Duncan. And Duncan is hopping like a friggin' bunny. Allowed to do whatever he friggin' wanted just quietly. And found Walker, and then he's met quickly. Humphries left onto Gray. Puts on a step.
Good
and
tackle,
is
Hunt.
stopped right there on the 40. Humphries, flat ball right infield for Totola. He had an enormous first stint. And this is the last tackle, I think. Yes, it is. They go left down the short side. Walker puts in an awful kick. Oh.
As now Hunt, what are you doing, Preston Ricky?
Oh, calamity. Oh,
South Sydney have knocked it on. He's got to be hooked for that. Just get him off. The game's bloody, like, we have to be bloody, flawless to bloody win. Ezra's probably going to have to stay on. Just get Reynolds off. Oh, look, now it's gone from the time to go to second half. He said he's called it. He's called for the sub. Get him off. Just get off, Reynolds. We've got the ball. What are you talking? The commentators in my ear, buddy. Goodness me, Kyle. I don't think it's that bad.
Goodness, Kyle. Yes, Emu King, keep your eye on the ball. What is happening? This game has just come to a stop for the past 2 minutes. Broncos, in my opinion, haven't acted quick enough. But anyways, play on. Sorry, Dor.
Yeah, you're right, brother. Reynolds is off and Duffy's back. Oh, that's high. First one of the night. Well overdue.
Yes. Yes.
Awful comment by me. That was just the inner Bronco coming out as well, they haven't even got to Ezra Mam yet to assess him because they've been too busy with Reynolds. Anyway, we move on as Mams could even be a peck, which would be just be the icing on the cake, really. And now Ricky. Well, we've got the clock back. Oh yes, now the tackle count is back. Is now Duffy. Lovely ball to Ezra Mam. He can't pass, but he's managed to manufacture something. He gives it to Karapani. God, Karapani's been terrific. Give him 6 4Xs as now Duffy throws a dummy. Oh, goodness me.
Oh, the Duffy dummy. The Duffy dummy.
Hakes. Now to Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
No, you got to look at that, ref. I thought he got that down. I thought he planted it. Oh.
It's short. Oh.
It's allowed to roll on the wrist, though, isn't it?
Nah, it's a knock.
Is that not the rule, though?
I don't know. I'm happy with that being a knock on.
Well, what about the over-the-top work from North Queenslander John Riddell there? What a tape-boo from Mr. Riddell door. Yes, son. Yes. CBA this.
Can Phil Coates play 5'8"?
I mentioned him in the first half, bro.
He can't pass.
Well, the question is, have you already burned through the 4 available players? So Hunt,
probably.
Yeah, probably have. Oh, there's a high shot.
It's very fair. Just play with 12 for the rest of the game. Goodness me. Mam's gone. I reckon he's done his pec, by the way. He's carrying on. Reynolds has done his hamstring. Everything's beautiful in Queensland, especially the hospitals. Well stocked with Broncos players. Take it away, Sam.
Here's John Riddell. Another hit up. Well done. Up to halfway. And both Mam and Reynolds are off the paddock. So you'd imagine Josh Rogers. I don't know.
Back on. Hunt's playing 5'8".
Yep. Who's halfback? Far out. Walker runs to the right-hand side, giving it to Humphreys, Hubner, and Hubner.
Looks like Fafita's off too, Sam.
You're right.
It looks like Keon's out there on the edge.
Oh, good cutting tackle from Verhoeven on Siegwalt. That's been a good battle so far this game. And now there's a kick that's been put in, and it's going to be a knock on Broncos. It's going to be 6 again here for South Sydney from scrum.
Only team in maroon with a chance to win a game. What about Manly? Aren't they in maroon?
They're not playing this weekend though.
Yeah, but they're saying the only team in maroon with a chance is the Maroons. I'd say Manly's maroon.
Yes, they are. Yes. But we've got to stick with the white men here. That sounded awful. Gray, first receiver on the right-hand side, runs and beat Hunt's tackle, but is eventually brought down. And now the ball is with Ward. Back under for John Riddell. Oh, what a debut, Door. Plays the ball 10 meters out. Humphries goes left to Ward. Walker at the back left to Siegwalt. Left on to AJ. And AJ's
That was
got a hat
Arthur's
trick.
fault, not Verhoeven's that time.
AJ's got a hat trick. It is 34-6.
Yes. Well, we showed some fight, and then the fight turned into injuries, and now injury has turned into pain. Well, if you don't laugh, you cry, I guess. So maybe I just go and have a cry.
We can't have you
I'll be
doing
professional, and we will continue and hope that the Broncos can potentially cross over the white stripe another time, bro. But look, well done there, South Sydney. Clinical backline shift. The combination there from Siegwalt and Johnston is, you wouldn't even know, in regards to their backline shifts, apart from, the big bollocking frame of Latrell Mitchell when he takes it himself. But in regards to the try assist, like Siegwald's doing an exceptional job, bro, with, just giving Johnston early pill and letting him use that turn of foot there with that speed. You look at it here, like Arthur's, he's just not wide enough, and he's just been burnt for speed there for AJ, especially like, when he's only like 10, 20 meters out. His speed off the mark's exceptional, AJ. Obviously over the pitch, it's slows down a little bit, but no. Anyway, can he keep the perfect record, Sam? Oh, yes.
Oh, well done.
Yes. Great kick. 36-6. Pick up some sticks, bro. Unfortunately, there's no sticks inside my room, but I'll go outside after this game, have a cry, and pick up some sticks.
Rub them together and you can make a fire. Very good. Very
Not
good,
with the
bro.
weather in Brisbane, bro. It's very wet outside. I
No, it is. Yeah, actually,
wish anyone very good luck in Queensland to be making fire tonight, bro.
Oh, boy. Walker takes it on the full, and John Riddell breaks the tackle. Stopped just short of the 20. This is Hubner. Good carry from Hubner. Gets Hubner. Gets up to the 30. Plays it. Humphries goes down the short side, back left for Aiken. Up over the 40 he is. Oh, South Sydney, they look vicious right now. Humphries right onto Sullivan. Jaden Sullivan's out there, boss.
Yeah.
No, that's not right, is it? That's
yeah,
not right.
There, 16.
It is, isn't it? Yes, Totola. I thought they may have burned through all four of them, but clearly not. And this is last tackle. Walk out to bend down to pick it up. Puts the ball up sky high.
Oh, that's a knock
and that's another knock on. And that's accidental offside. That's okay. No, it's a penalty for Broncos.
Well, I think the Broncos have got a penalty.
They do. And both teams are out of challenges. Thank freaking goodness for that. Actually, no, I think Broncos do have one. Sorry for the radio silence.
No, you're right. I was just listening to the commentary. They're maintaining it is cramp for Reynolds, but it looks like he's done his left hamstring, or severe cramp, should I say. Is Pakes now gives it to Gajeski, and he's just lost the ball. And Jack just probably screams the F word underneath the jersey and turns around and now ready to pack the scrum.
Oh, look, there's John Riddell, and he's involved in the tackle as well. Oh, Riddell. Yes. God damn it, North Queensland Cowboys. We had him. We had him in the palm of our hands. We've let him go to the green and red bunnies.
The
I think I said
whites.
something. Well, today they are. Yes, yes. Well, Sullivan feeds it. Goes right to Walker, right to Gray, right onto Cossie, and Cossie is taken down, and he's just favouring his left calf there for a moment. Colin Matangi, I'll put up the bumper bar on Pakes there for a moment. Play on. And Colin Matangi plays it.
Oh, Damien Cook's in the crowd.
John Riddell! He plays the ball on the Broncos 40. Humphries goes left to Sullivan, left onto Walker. Flat pass for Aiken. And they've got up to the 30. Humphries goes short side to the left. Walker puts in a grubber kick straight into the lap of Perham.
Yes, well done, Mr. Perham. Now, Duffy gives it to Arthurs, and Arthurs is brought down. Arthurs plays the ball. Duffy now gives it to Verhoeven. Good tackle there by your man, Mr. Riddell, Sam, and Tola. That's hurt. Verhoeven plays the ball. Duffy now shifts it to Hunt. Now to Anderson. Oh, just Karapani got a bit close there. Couldn't offload. Fourth tackle. Struggling for meters there. Hunt goes the short side. Now to Karapani, who falls over. And he's brought down there on his 18th carry of the night, just over his own 30-meter line. Pakes now gives it to Duffy, and Duffy kicks it long, kicks it high, and nearly gets it over the top of AJ, but he takes it just outside his 20.
And Alex Johnston gets up to the 40. And that, oh, come on, get the camera off Payne Haas, poor bugger. Come on now. That is a forlorn-looking bench just quietly. Gray goes right to Tola. Gets to halfway. Who's your man? That's a flat pass. Who's your man of the match so far, man?
Well, I don't know. I was going to say David.
Sullivan breaks. Sullivan finds Riddell. John Riddell. John Riddell scores on debut. Yeehaw! Yes, well done, John Riddell. Yes, good on him. He came from the Mackay Cutters last year. I've been rapping him for a very long time. And Sullivan, you can have me heart as well for having the try assist for John Riddell. I like this young man, bro. He's come onto the paddock. He's forced a couple of errors. He's made some nice runs. He backed up Sullivan for speed, bro. And he's just scored a meat pie on debut. Oh, yes. Riddell. Remember the name.
Great try. That was an awful attempt of a tackle by Jordan Ricky, just quietly.
Your man of the match is John Riddell. Yes. Yes.
He's been good since he's come on, bro. Very, very good. Worked really hard.
I would buy him a coffee if I bump into him.
Wayne's even smiling. That's when you know something's going well.
Something is beautiful. Alrighty.
Oh, another good conversion. He's from Theodore, bro. Population of 452, bro.
Well, he's the most famous Theodorian there's ever been now.
Yeah, hopefully the people at Theodore local are having a few cold ones free of charge after that try, bro. Thoroughly well deserved.
7 minutes to go.
Hunt restarts play.
And second on the full by Walker. Oh, sorry, Sullivan. And there's John Riddell. He's gotten up to the 20-meter line. And this is Hubner. Hubner. And he's stopped. Oh, gee whiz, there's a wrestle there. Humphrey scoots to the left-hand side, dummies, and is brought down about 14 shy of halfway. Sullivan goes right to Hubner, onto Ward, right onto Kolomatangi. And he's just brought down before halfway. Fourth tackle, 6.5 to go. Humphreys goes right to Ward, right onto Duncan. Bursts the Broncos open. Still standing, still fending away, offloading to Totola, left onto Humphreys, left onto Ward, puts in the grubber kick, and here comes Sullivan. Alex Johnston is there to claim it as well. They're going to grant the try. Sullivan
Must have not touched it.
Must have touched it, yes.
Ben Hunt. I just... Surely he's touched that. No, he doesn't.
And bloody Alex Johnston knew it too, man.
The man of the moment, right at the spot.
There's a lot of good bull riders out from Theodore, informs Emu King. That's lovely stuff, Emu King. Yes. Yes. I don't think the Broncos have conceded 50 this year, boss.
No, they have not, but they're very close to doing so. Well done, AJ. Four tries again tonight.
And Mr. Siegwalt has been on fire in his conversions, and he's got another one. 48 to 6.
When the other Latrell comes back just for his goal kicking, bro.
Well, if it helps out Latrell Mitchell's friggin' glutes and hammies, bro, continue to have Siegwalt kicking them.
Oh, well, I just think Latrell's goal kicking percentage would be nowhere near as good as Siegwalt's has been since coming in, bro.
Michael Maguire looks like he is going to rip and tear at training this week on your poor boys.
I don't know what we do. Nice run there from Mr. Riddell, bro. We'll talk about that after the game.
Only if you want to, mate. Aiken backs his way to the third. Honestly, if you told me to kill the stream, I would have done it for you, bro.
No.
Humphreys goes right. Hubner, straight and hard, over the 30. 48 to 6.
Don't leave games early, bro. I don't leave games early, and I'm not ending a stream early.
All right, so free play. And this is Kolomatangi over the 40. Fourth tackle. There's 4 minutes to go. Humphreys goes right to Ward. Ashton Ward running. Taken down by Gajewski. Last tackle. Gray. Left. Humphreys. Left-footed bomb. And Perham takes it uncontested.
Yeah, well, nice take there from Perham as Duffy now gives it to Arthurs, and Arthurs runs straight and hard, and he's going to be brought down just over the 20-meter line. Plays the ball. Duffy now gives it to Verhoeven, and strong contact there. Hubner, Riddell.
John Riddell!
Strong contact as Perham's now, I think it's Perham, brought it down just over the 30-meter line. Plays the ball. Hunt. Now flat ball to Piakura. No, give it as Piakura is brought down just short of halfway, and that's last. Duffy there on the last tackle, kicks it high. Pretty lackluster chase, and well taken there by Gray.
Yeah, look, what you said earlier, Siegwald deserves a try of his own just quietly, man. Yeah, no, he has been really strong tonight. And here he is playing it now on the 30. They go left to Aitken. And he fights his way to the 40. Third tackle. 2.5 to go. They're working their way right for Humphreys. He's just going to take the tackle on the 40. Plays the ball. Sullivan goes right. Kolomatangi, straight and hard. It was very flat.
They missed a few flags tonight.
Sullivan left. Humphreys.
Just
roosts it down to inside the Broncos 10.
Yeah, great. Well, that's all they need to do, bro. Well, considering the circumstances, it's a great result for South Sydney. They've done an exceptional effort looking after Jai and his family, and this initiative probably come at short notice for Classic as well, who do their jerseys, and to be able to jump on board and create what they've done tonight and make such a special night for a young man as Xavier Willison. Speaking of young men, lovely offload out the back to Piakura. What a lovely run there by Xavier Willison, the shining light in such dark times, as now Hunt gives it to Duffy, now to Parham, now to Verhoeven. Oh, no, don't tell me he's injured or he's cramping or he slipped over. I don't know what's happened, but something. Ricky, that was forward, and the guy was not on side at all either. As Pakes now gives it to Duffy. Duffy puts a little up and under. Parham underneath it. Gray's knocked it on. I think Parham might have touched it, but I think Parham touched it first into Gray. I think they'll win this one, bro. I think they'll win this challenge. I reckon Parham has knocked it into Gray. They want to get to 50.
Can we please bring in a rule that if a team is down by 4, it's a Rabbitohs challenge.
Yeah, it's not the Broncos.
Oh
no, he didn't touch it. Oh, it's a loss. We might be able to get to double digits, bro.
Can we please cancel out challenges when a team is either up or down 48 points to 6? Interesting.
Oh, never mind. It's apparently said that it's come off Parham. Oh, well. Here they go. There is a chance for 50.
I'm not happy about it, Dor.
Oh, well. Right results being given, bro. So that's all that matters.
South Sydney, with this win, are up to 6th. And their for and against has been boosted up to plus 86. They haven't been playing like a team like that, bro, for the past month or so. But they've course corrected here tonight against the Broncos in an origin-affected game, as you just said before, man. There's no Latrell, there's no Campbell Graham, number of other players as well. There's 10 seconds to go. Kolomatangi just hits it up. And we'll get one more play in. 5, 4. Kolomatangi plays it. And that is game, set, and match. Congratulations to South Sydney Rabbitohs, 48 points to 6 in an emotionally charged evening, with Jai Arrow in attendance, ringing the bell, the South Sydney Rabbitohs bell, right at the start of the game. Both teams forming a guard of honour, but it's the South Sydney Rabbitohs coming out 48 points to 6, Dor. And I asked you around half time thereabouts, how critical should you be on a Broncos or any team really this weekend? I don't know how critical you want to be or how you should be.
It's not the best. Not the best, Sam. It's pretty pretty rubbish, to be honest. It's just more the nature of the loss. Thank you, Amy King, by the way. for being here again, and your support for Sam and I. We really appreciate it. But yeah, no. Well, look, I think it's just the nature. Like, it wouldn't really matter if you lose the game, Sam, but in the losing 48 points to 6, I think is that's not a really good look at all, regardless of who's playing. It's all right, Paul. It is what it is. Yeah, hopefully it improves, but the boys aren't playing very well at all at the moment. So, no, they're just getting what they deserve with what they're putting up. So they were in it there for parts of the game tonight, but yeah, credit to South Sydney. They were the better team tonight, but yeah, just really disappointing with the effort from the Broncos tonight. Their lack of care for holding onto the ball, as well as their their defense. I think over 40 missed tackles tonight. So just really, it's really not good enough at all for first grade standard. But yeah, just got to forget about it and move on to the next one, and give credit to the opposition, to South Sydney. And at the end of the day, it's they were the better team. The better team won, and for Jai Arrow and his family, it's a great result. For them, with what Souths have been doing with him. So yeah, and all the jerseys that have been worn tonight, I think, are all being sold off to to either go towards M&D or Jai Arrow's family. So yeah, if you want to support Arrow and his family, make sure you go and bid on one of these jerseys, and potentially we can get rid of this horrible disease that's killed many a great man. So and woman. So yeah, let's congratulate South Sydney, but yeah, a really, really poor effort from the Broncos tonight.
Alrighty. So next weekend, round 16, the South Sydney Rabbitohs, they have a bye, and so too do the Brisbane Broncos. And then after that one, the Rabbitohs, they are the away team to the Parramatta Eels for Thursday night football for round 17. And then the Broncos host the Sydney Roosters. And the Broncos will be full strength, or as much as they can be, against the Sydney Roosters. So next up, they both these teams have a bye, and then round 17 sees the Rabbitohs take on the Eels, and the Broncos host the Sydney Roosters. To start, yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. David Fafita was incredible in that first half. Cody Walker was pretty bloody good tonight too. He was.
Ward was good as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, thank you for mentioning Ward. Yeah, Ashton Ward was definitely good for the Brisbane Broncos, man. I thought Karapani was awesome, despite a couple of tries, or just the one try he leaked.
It was Karapani and Willison for me.
Yeah,
that was about it. That's all I'm giving credit to for the Broncos tonight. Everyone else needs a bit of work. Even though Ezra's night was cut short, I really did appreciate his effort that he brought to the field when he was on. A bit of energy, and it's just really disappointing. It's the same thing come down to Sydney, and it happened last year and lost 2 in the same game, and it's happened again, not in the exact same play, but not long after each other is Reynolds and Mam exited the field this evening. So yeah, not looking good. It's probably either dead or got a slight beat to it, the Broncos 2026 campaign. But yeah, no, it's 6 losses in a row, which is not good at all. So yeah, I just look, regardless of where we come anyway, I just hope we can finish the season with a bit of a bit better than what we're playing at the moment. There's such a not just me, but plenty of other Broncos supporters out there that turn up and, fill out Suncorp Stadium every week, and just hopefully that the boys can lift and, at least provide some, some bit of positivity to end the season. But look, again, like I've said it many a time, credit to South Sydney tonight. I thought David Fifita was absolutely outstanding when he was on the field tonight. I don't know if he went off just due to if it was just an interchange or what the go was, but potentially the scoreline maybe. But yeah, he was outstanding. John Riddell, your man Sam, he was exceptional as well. For his first game in NRL, he was everywhere, putting on shots, running it. And yeah, so that was an outstanding debut for Mr. Riddell, one that I'm sure he'll never forget.
We saw what happened last year when Mam and Reynolds went down in the same game against the Melbourne Storm last season. Reece Walsh came back and absolutely ripped and teared, and he's going to have to do it again next time he dons Broncos colours alongside his teammates, but it's seemingly going to be a harder challenge. I hate to go when the going is going good, bro. There's about 20 odd people that are in the chat right now. Thank you so much for coming in and saying g'day. But that is it for us. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in. The next time you will see Dor and myself for a Dor and Jaw live stream is next weekend for the Warriors versus Cowboys as they open up One New Zealand Stadium in rugby league terms. First ever rugby league game to be held at the brand new Christchurch Stadium next Sunday. So that's the next time that you'll be able to see me and Dor together on for a live stream. But until then, enjoy your weekend. Take care, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Take care.
We'll see you guys. Bye.